This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. So we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
It's the running back in the flat. Finding space at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
The kick is good. That makes the score Arkansas.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
36. Set to kick it off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Milroe. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive game. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. No shot to bring him down. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more in that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Grab near the sticks. It's Law. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Milrow. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Arkansas 14, Alabama 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's Green. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So we're all tied up after that one, but the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Looking downfield, it's Green. And he lofts it toward the sideline. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Physical running, fights off the defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. They'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. That heads out of bounds after a decent game.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. We go with a direct snap. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Milroe. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Snags with the throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Law. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Boy, a great shot play here by the offensive coordinator. They feel confident that their offensive line is going to be able to protect their quarterback for those deep plays, and clearly right now it's working out.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Law. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But there's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Milrow. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Green. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Sategna. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Pass. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This quarterback on fire today.
Number 6.
So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point is good.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Arkansas 35, Alabama 21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to scramble now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking. So Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Green. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's long. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Wow, potentially a big mistake here late in a tie game as they hand the offense nice field position to go down and regain the lead. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Green. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. The crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one is no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
He's escaping the pocket now. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to pass. It's Green. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on 3rd and goal in OT? They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Hogs. They strike first in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 42, Alabama 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Milrow. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Extra point, splits the uprights. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Zone. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.